Finally, the last part of task 4 for the... But good news, this is a much more straightforward input validation that we know and love, right? You've got numbers, they need to be numbers, they need to be integers actually, and they need to be between the boundaries of the coordinate system, which starts at 1. So, and there's already a method that does it. Modify the static method, get cell reference to give a suitable error message. I think we did that for, yeah, in 4a, we did something very similar. So, yeah, shouldn't take too long. Z4T, here we go. Right. It's get cell, get, already forgotten the thing. That's the diff from before, which is the original. And get cell reference. Cell ref, cool. Def was the def for this, cool. There we go. So just assume, well, valid is false until proven otherwise, and while not valid, I'm not going to cast it to an int just yet. If not, I guess you could do that. All of with a list comprehension, all of character in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 for all characters in row. That would be a good one, right? You're looping over. I mean, you know, you could say false in row colon. If any of those is not in there, you'd flip a false, but like this verifies that all of them. So that means, well, actually, are we going to? Yeah, let's do the rejections because we want to print the different error messages. Print, please enter an integer. Okay, so this is a global, which means I don't like this at all because the global, it's the simulation parameters. We have the size, and that goes. That's never. That's a local variable in main. But then it's simulation that has the thing, so we're gonna need to pass it. We're gonna they have names, those things, number of columns, yeah, unimaginatively. Well, let's do that. In the style, capitalize Pascal case of the AQA code, valid equal false. There's no colon here. I don't know what to get confused at. We loop on the row number, and if it's not that, print an integer, and we continue the loop. It's not that, and then if I guess I'm doing a not as well. It needs to be small equal to 1, larger or equal to 1. Yeah, if not, then we cast it. This one I'm not styling with the capital letter. Cast row to an integer, and then if r is that, or it should also be, and it's number of rows. Print, please. And comma number of rows, and we might as well continue because then we just not connection refused error. That's not that. And if we reach here, we're fine. So yeah, actually, we're not even. Yeah, it's interesting because we're just going to return. We're going to return the string, and that's going to be cast. Oh no! So it returns. Whoa! That was meant to be an int. Yeah. All right. Sorry. So we're going to return r and c. Right. So if we're here, we're good. Meaning we say valid true. That exists. We could also put a break. Same deal. And then it starts all over again for the column. Cool. So we're just gonna take this guy. Column, column, column. And this should be called C. This should be column. And ooh, that's just not column. It's number of column. Oop. Yeah. Column, C column, and we're testing C, not R. Super. Da da da. I think that's good? Question mark. Let's run it up the flagpole and see if it salutes. So I want to inspect one cell, and if I say foo, yeah, right, okay, well, I have a problem though. I mean, it's not even called my. I'm surprised this has kind of even worked, but we now need to find get cell reference. All the places where that's called. Sorry, this is what they're saying. You need to then modify all of the. Oh my god. So these are actually in here. They're not in. They're not in the simulation club. Well, so I've got a couple in main, which is fine because I could grab simulation parameters. One and yeah, that's the other one. And then what's this? No, it's just here. Just actually we're in here. Okay, so that's fine. I just do simulation parameters at indexed 1 is the number of rows, and then simulation parameters at index 2 is the number of columns, and chuck that little space though. Just gonna take this and put it in all of the places, but I don't know, that doesn't explain the error I just got though. Okay, inspect cell. Ooh. Oh, I'm running Z4C. That's the problem. Yeah, that explains it. Right. This is more like it. Line 77. Interesting. The column that breaks it, not the row. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. So this needs to be here. Yes, I believe in this. Inspect cell. Rejected. 0. Rejected. 6. Rejected. 3. Yes, we're happy. Oh, boom. C is broken. Return RC. Oh no, come on. We had the row in the column. And we did that. Excuse me. I'm going to need a minute here. Nah, that's just because when we exit, because the row is valid, we valid is true. But that if we re-enter a loop on while not valid, we actually need to also have copied and pasted the valid becomes equal to false here. So we enter that second loop. So we actually, I tap the column, row number, I never asked me the column. So that was the problem. Da-da-da. Okay. 90, it's too big. 5. Call, doesn't work. Ooh. Oh, that's my problem. Yeah, I hadn't replaced it here. One. Excel. Doesn't work. This works. Doesn't work. This works, and we inspect one cell. Cool. The diff. Diff here is looking kind of like this. What do we change? So I've got some, yeah, every time I call get cell reference, I now need to pass the size of the grid, but the good news is it's only called in the main, weirdly. So I don't even need to pull it out of the simulation. I have done this. I do use that intermediate variable even when I kind of redid the cool simulation in 4B, I think it was, right? Good, like, and then you go and fetch it straight in kind of like places, 1 and 2 in your list of parameters, and then later down where the magic happens a little bit more. Too small or too big? Okay, no, why not? Okay, so yeah, we just like the one thing, and it was cast into an int. Now we've got the whole input validation structure, but like we have seen this so many times, it's really boring out. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I mean, I wish I could say we're going to move to some more fun ones, but I've had a scroll through the document, and I mean, we'll see.